example, this week on Friday. He is going to be delivering what I think are going to be his indictments, the final indictments.
I would not be surprised if there were a number of indictments that still were going to come down the pike.
There are indictments in this president's future.
That's a bombshell.
The bombshell.
This bombshell.
Drop the bombshell.
Bombshell accusation.
Bombshell accusation.
This is evidence of willingness to commit collusion.
If this BuzzFeed News report is true, then we are likely on our way to possible impeachment proceedings.
If this story is true, we must begin impeachment proceedings.
This is suborning perjury. I think there's no question it's an impeachable offense.
And at that point, we are in high crimes and misdemeanor, and we are in impeachment territory.
Right. This president needs to be impeached.
Impeachment is the remedy. I mean, the president can't...
It's the only remedy.
The spirit of what Trump did is clearly treasonous.
This is moving into perjury, false statements, and even into potentially treason.
There's outright treason. I mean, there is no question.
I think he's feeling the noose around his neck.
The noose is tightening, and I think they're shocked that the noose is tightening.
He feels the noose is tightening.
The noose is tightening.
The sound of hoofbeats of all those investigations catching up with Donald Trump must be loud in his ears.
He may be the first president in quite some time to face the real prospect of jail time.
People might go to jail.
You're exactly right.
For the rest of their lives.
I think they're all going to jail. Well, I think they're all going to end up together in prison, and maybe that's a good thing. Oh, my God.
He has no idea that he's going down.
You're confident that at least some Trump associates will wind up in jail?
If I was betting, I would say yes.
Donald Trump Jr. gave us the dots. All we have to do is to connect them to see where this is going.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Real News with Mark Belcher. Wasn't that video funny? You know, we have gone through 2 years. 2 years. Over 2 years. Let's say over 2 years we have gone through video of CNN every night, every day. Not even every night. It's every moment, every second. Here's CNN coming out saying, oh, the noose is tightening. Oh, Donald Trump's going to be in prison. Oh, mark my words. You know, you got Michael Iovine, or the creepy porn lawyer, said, oh, I got stuff on Donald Trump too, with that whole Stormy Daniels. You got the Washington Post, CNN, MSNBC, all of them, over and over and over. I know, mark my words, Donald Trump has colluded with Russia. There's no other reason why Donald Trump is the president. You know, you hear that. We heard that over and over and over. But guys, I'm here. You guys already know the good news. The Robert Mueller's report is in. There is no conspiracy. There is no collusion with Russia. I've been telling you guys that for over 2 years. A lot of people have been telling you. Heck, the President of the United States was telling you this is a not creepy, but a witch hunt. Nothing but a witch hunt to get rid of the President of the United States of America that Americans went out and voted for. Went out and said, you know what, we want this guy, not Hillary Clinton, you know. So American people came out and they voted, and they said, we want Donald Trump to be our president. We don't want this crazy lady. And the poor Democrats couldn't come up with no other reason than Americans were sick and tired of politicians. So you know what? They elected an outsider. And we're seeing that every day, aren't we, guys, with Donald Trump? We're seeing that he is an outsider. He's not a politician. He's not bought and paid for. So now the Democrats are probably moving the goalposts. And they'll come out. You know, you had crazy Mad Dog Waters come out and say, oh, this is not, you know, this is not the end. This is the beginning of the end. This is this craziness, guys. Here, it has been proven that Donald Trump did not collude with Russia. Nothing to do with Russia. But, you know, let's think back, guys. When did this all start? This started because of the Steele dossier that was put out by the DNC. DNC was involved in that dossier. Obama was involved in that dossier. Hillary Clinton was involved in that dossier. That whole thing, that whole fusion GPS, that whole thing was the Democrats. Yes, the Democrats. But we all forget that. They think we have minds of a goldfish, that we're not going to remember the Steele dossier. But we do remember the Steele dossier. And that was started by them. We know it. And so I'm hoping, beyond hope, that now Donald Trump is taking his gloves off and says, let's go, boys. We want to box. You want to go? Let's go. And I hope Donald Trump is ready. I hope indictments come for Hillary and Obama and all these Comey and all these jerks. It's time to take the gloves off and go on the offensive. He's been on the defensive for 2 years. 25 to $50 million of taxpayer money was used in this fake narrative that the stinking media put out. You saw the video, guys. I played it at the beginning. So I'm hoping that Donald Trump goes on the offensive and comes after the Democrats like there's no other. So I really do believe with this coming out that we all knew he didn't collude with Russia. I think this is just going to cement his run in 2020 because the Democrats have nothing. The Democrats have nothing. All they have is the hatred for Donald Trump. You've heard it on my show before. All they have is their hatred for Donald Trump, and that's all they have. They have no policies or anything. They haven't learned. They haven't learned, did they? They didn't learn in 2016 when Hillary lost. Because why? Hillary didn't give anybody her policies, what she was going to do. She told the coal miners, if I become president, you guys are going to be out of business. So what do you think the coal miners are going to do? They're not going to run out and vote for Hillary. So I'm happy, and I really do feel that this is going to be a run for the 2020. That President Donald Trump's going to win, and you're going to see outrage then, guys. You think the left's crazy now. You just wait till after 2020 when Donald Trump wins the presidency. Again, you'll see the left come unhinged. Well, today, guys, before I came on, I want another story that broke today. Story broke. It's about Jussie Smollet. You know, this Jussie Smollet. But the story that broke is all his charges have been dropped. He is a free man right now. He's not going to court. He's not going to face his charges or anything. He's done. He's done. The whole thing, the records, the case has been sealed, so nobody could look at it. What else happened? Oh, they said they'll let him go for community service. Well, let's think about this. Community service, he didn't do community service in his case. He wasn't out like, I'm going to go wash some walls and pick up some trash on the highway, to help me get out of prison. No, this community service was years ago, nothing to do with this case. But stuff has surfaced today about the prosecutor Kim Fox in Chicago. And let me get to wherever. I had 2-page papers here, so I'm going to figure out which one I had here. Oh, here it is. And the correspondence that was put out, it's on TMZ.com. Look that up. It's 2019 Kim Fox, or just type in Kim Fox, Jussie Smollet case, recused, charges dropped. You want to type that in, you kind of look at the story yourself, because they even posted the text messages that was put out in February, and the emails that was going back and forth from Jussie's allies to this Kim Fox over there in Chicago. Well, the big thing is that came out is Tina, I think her last name is Tichen. The initial correspondence started when, listen to this, when Michelle Obama's former chief of staff, Tina Tichen, emailed Fox to say that she was reaching out on the behalf of Jussie's family to express concerns they had with how the investigation at that point was being handled. Jussie had not been charged with a crime yet, but it's believed Chicago Police Department was already down his story and leaking info to the press, pushing that narrative. They figured it out. They figured it out after they found those two, his fitness trainer guys that helped him stage this whole attack. They found them. If you remember, they found them, took him in, asked him a couple questions, and they said, yeah, Jussie paid us this amount of money to make up this story, to go out on a cold Chicago day and make up this story that we're Trump supporters and we beat him up, because this is MAGA country. So, that right after that, they said, okay, it is Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett made up this whole story. We all know that. As soon as it came out, the stories were changing. First, he said they had red MAGA hats on. Then they said a couple of days later, he says, oh, these attackers had ski masks on, and they were screaming at me racial slurs and beating me up. They put a noose around my neck and poured bleach on me. And you guys remember, the initial story in that is he walked past police officers, I believe, to go to his manager's house of his, of him being a star. Went to the manager's house, sat there, made a phone call. Then when the cops came, he still had a noose around his neck and saying, "I got attacked." And everybody knows the story. I got attacked by two unknown MAGA Trump supporters, and they poured bleach and beat me up. So we all know the story. So we all know he lied and he filed a fake police report and all that. We all know that he was on his way to jail. He was going to share a cell with Comey, I believe, or Cohen, one of them two. Heck, before you know it, guys, before the video hits you, Cohen might be going to prison. But Conan, that convicted liar, I was, you saw my show last time. I was looking that Jussie Smollet and Cohen were going to share a cell together. But it looks like Jussie Smollet has some people high up in his pocket to get out of this. This is ridiculous. This is a travesty to the legal system. Travesty to the legal system. And I really thought Rahm Emanuel was involved in it, because if you all remember, Rahm Emanuel was with Obama. He was in the Obama White House, and he left to become the mayor of Chicago. So I really thought he was a part of it. I thought he was like part of the reason why Jussie Smollet is not in trouble anymore. But I found out this is going to be a first here, guys. I agree with Rahm Emanuel. I do believe this is a whitewash of justice. And this is a shocking thing to say on my TV show, that I agree with Rahm Emanuel. I don't like this guy one bit. But he did. He come out, and I think there's going to be an investigation to Kim Foxx and that whole thing of how she handled this. But the funny thing is, another thing that kind of popped up, we all know that Michael Anavani, or how you say that guy, the creepy porn lawyer guy, he's going to prison. He's in trouble. He's going to be in there probably for 170 years. He's probably going to share a cell with Cohen. But he is in trouble for extorting Nike. And he's, if you guys heard the story, he's in trouble for trying to extort Nike for $20 million for him and to his clients. But the reason I put the creepy porn lawyer up is that this lawyer, Michael, God, I don't know how to say his last name. I'm going to murder Kugakis or something. He was a lawyer for Jussie Smollett. He was a lawyer for Jussie Smollett, and it's kind of funny how that all fell apart. The Jussie Smollett fell apart when he's connected with the creepy porn lawyer in this whole case here. So it's just a whole lot of craziness going on. And I see now the left is losing. The left is losing big time. The DOJ, I believe I heard, is coming out saying that Obamacare is unconstitutional. So that's great. But let's get back to this story about Jussie Smollett here, guys. And this is another thing. Fox responded to Titchen on February 1st, saying, "I spoke to Superintendent Johnson. I convinced him to reach out to the FBI to ask that they take over the investigation. He is reaching out now and will get back to me shortly." That was on February 1st. The same day, an unnamed relative of Jussie texted Fox herself as well. And Fox says she was working on getting the case sent over to the FBI. The relative replied, "OMG, this would be a huge victory." Fox then responded, "I'll make no guarantees, but I'm trying." See, she's already trying in February to get Jussie Smollett, get these cases dropped. And later, Fox recused herself. And that's when she recused herself from the case when Jussie became a suspect. And of course, her office just announced Tuesday, which is today, guys, that it was dropping all the charges against Jussie after coming out strong with a 16-count indictment just weeks earlier. Her official reasoning for dropping the charge: Jussie has done community service in the community, so we're good. He did community service, had nothing to do with this case. But dog, we're good. We're good. That's so irritating. Her always asked the judge to seal the case, seal it. Nobody can look at it. And they obliged. Mayor Rahm like I said, strongly hinted at corruption in the state attorney's office. So I'm hoping there's an investigation coming up soon into this whole thing. And a Hillsborough charge being dropped against Jussie earlier Tuesday. The Fraternal Order of Police in Chicago is asking the Department of Justice to investigate Kim Foxx and her involvement in this case. So hopefully Kim Foxx gets investigated, and we figure out that she has been given favors. Hopefully, stories will probably going to come out. I'm just filling with my gut here, going with my gut, that there's probably other charges going to come out about Kim Foxx giving favors to other people and other cases that she let go that she shouldn't have let go and should have prosecuted. I got a feeling that's going to come out, guys. But the other thing, another story, like it was on Zero Hedge. It was pretty much covering the same thing, so I didn't print out a lot of it, but it says Ron Emanuel, Chicago's top cop, slammed, dropped Smollet charges as whitewash of justice, like I said. But the thing that I found funny is that Smollet made a statement. This is just crazy to me. Made a statement following the dismissal of 16 counts linked to the alleged staging of a hate crime hoax. Here it is, guys. This is what this jagoff said. I have been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one, Smollett said, adding, this has been an incredibly difficult time, actually one of the worst in my entire life. Let's go back and say that one more time, guys. I have been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one. You have not been truthful one stinking bit, sir. No, you have not. Truthful? Your truthful would have been, yeah, I staged this attack, or you didn't blame the Trump supporters. And the media ran with it because they dying for Trump supporters to beat up African Americans or any person, anybody that's a different race than white people. They're dying for this, so they jumped on it. So he was not truthful and consistent on every single level. He hid it. He was looking for two white men to get arrested, falsely accused, put in prison, and they're tarnished, their lives, their family name, and everything, because this son of a gun wanted to lie. This son of a gun wanted to make up a story. Because this son of a gun, like you saw in my other 2 shows ago, I came to you guys and I told you the reason he made up this dang gum story is so he wanted to raise. He wanted to make more money and empire. That's why he made up the story. So this jagoff has not been truthful one stinking bit. One stinking bit. I'm mad about this. I am mad, guys, because this is ridiculous. That a man will come out and say something about another person, another race, and to scar their lives and to make Trump supporters look bad, to fit into the stupid narrative that Trump supporters are running around beating up people. And that show, there's been 19 hate crimes that have all been hoax. But guess what? Those people got in trouble. Those people probably went to jail. Those people probably got charged with something. But this gentleman knows Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama's former chief of staff. Let me figure that right out. Former chief of staff. He knows her, so he's out of trouble. He's rich as heck. He has all this money, so he can spend his money and get out of it. And this is what cracks me up, is that the Democrats, they come out and they rail on the rich people. They rail on rich people. They rail on the wealthy in this country, and and they're just tearing these people down. They always, eat the rich and all this, and destroy America and destroy capitalism and all that. But they allow this to go on. They allow this to go on, that a rich man, which is, gets out of trouble because 1, he has money. 2, he has people up higher up than him that guard him for something. And I'm thinking, I heard somebody else talking about it. I was watching YouTube videos. It's Kevin from Kevin's Corner. Check him out, Kevin's Corner. He does really a great show. I would check him out, guys, on YouTube. If you guys are looking for a conservative person to listen to, he's great to listen to. I just listened to him talking, and he made up a good point, is that I really do feel, he said, I really do feel that if Jussie Smollet went to prison, if Jussie Smollet got charged, people would start investigating it and follow the breadcrumbs to somebody that's higher up in the Congress or higher up in the government, that ooh, we don't want that to come out. That I told Jussie to make up this story. You know, I pushed Jussie to make up this story, and it gets back to me. That's gonna make me look bad. I'm gonna lose my position in government. So why don't we just make this hush and make it all go away, and we don't have to worry about it no more? Well, I think that's probably. I'm thinking he's spot on. He is spot on. I really do think. Is it Spartacus Booker? Is it Kamala Harris? Is it other people that are behind this? I kind of pushed Jussie to do this, that if it comes out, it's going to make them look bad. If maybe they're running for re-election or something, it's going to make them look bad. So I believe, and I agree with them, and I really do think that is one of the reasons why this whole Jussie Smollet case has been dismissed. So, kind of irritating, but I just have to come out and tell you guys that, you know, if I would just keep on trucking on. 2020 is coming. It's going to get a little more heated, more little craziness probably going to come out. But I would just keep straight on and keep your faith in Donald Trump, because he's an outsider, guys. You know, and I think he's the best hope that we have, because I think if the Democrats get in, America is going down. If a Democrat president gets in, their plan to destroy America will go in effect, and we will be destroyed, guys. All right. Thank you for watching my show, guys, and you have a great week. And just stay warm, guys. You know, I know it's getting cold, and I think they say it's supposed to snow or rain or something on Saturday. But guys, do know and keep thinking, keep it in your head that warmth is coming. It's going to happen, and we're going to, before you know it, we're going to be walking around in shorts and swimming in the swimming pools. All right, things you got. I don't know what that was. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great week.